Hello? Is this thing on? PogChamp. PogChamp. It's time for your weekly stream. It's time for your weekly stream, chat. Welcome, everyone. Okay, let's go through. What up, Tuba, XY, Goat, Scenic, Modern, Bodie, David, Edwin, Monkey, and I think Nacho. I think that's it. Welcome. How are we all doing this week? I have to say this week now because, like, I can't say how we doing today. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Just got a Squiddy B. Oh, nice, dude. Modern, you got banned? I thought I've seen your account, like, posting. Did you get banned? There's a lot of stuff to discuss this week. Some controversial, some not so controversial, so we'll see. We shall see how this goes. Nothing really going on. I would agree, Hopefully everyone has been enjoying, I know I always say it, hopefully everyone's been enjoying the double, or the daily uploads on Blade Bias. Super happy to have that going. Super happy to have you guys, enjoying that, hopefully. Let me just make a quick edit to something. Because as the title might suggest, I'm saying goodbye to this lad. One of the oldest things in my collection will be leaving my care. It's sad, but I think it's going to a good home, where hopefully the guy will enjoy it. And it seems like he will be putting it to good use. Who bought it? I will, I'm gonna do a video, like, on Instagram with, like, goodbye flips and all that. I'll tag him in it. Because he said he is... He said he's collecting every single version of the Squidtrainer. So this is helping his collection, I guess. Which... I mean, it's a pretty cool Squidtrainer to collect. Not only is it owned by me, the coolest guy in the face of this planet, but it's got the dual handles, it's got the bushings, like... I don't know, though. I'm selling it because I don't really enjoy flipping it anymore. The Squidtrainer, especially now that I have the Kraken trainer, just isn't doing it for me. So I decided to sell it, get some money back, and put it into other things. What up, Procky? What are you saying? What's goofy? Prysma is so goofy to flip. Kraken is superior. I'm going to disagree with you on every single I'm going to disagree with you on every single part of that sentence, but that's the beauty of the balisong community, is that it's so subjective that neither of us are wrong. What are you going to do with the money from the Squidtrainer? Nothing. This is the first time I'm going to sell a balisong to put it into my personal life. I'm selling the Squidtrainer, and I'm using the money to just feel more financially stable. It's going to go into my bank account. I'm going to buy a few things, life-wise. Maybe something... I might put the money towards something super cool that you guys will see maybe in the next few weeks. But we'll see. I don't have any specific plans for the money I'm getting from this, balisong-wise. Because I think, in terms of my collection... with like the diode now and the zippy end caps and the Nemesis and the Prysma and the Arctic and the Vulp, like I am in a pretty good place with all my balisongs. Sirius V2, I'm probably not gonna buy one. Maybe if I try it, I'll absolutely love it. But if I try it and I love it, I would sell my Kraken trainer to get a Sirius. Kind of want a beater I can take anywhere, but I don't want to use my Kraken trainer. Get a Vulp, get a Morse, get a cheap Amazon Valley. I like the Kraken Live Blade a lot more than I like the trainer. Trainer doesn't break my top 3. The Prysma does. So. Kraken trainer or Nautilus? Kraken trainer. Canto or Bowie? Bowie. Titanium Vulp would be crazy. Yeah, that would never happen. Unfortunately, that is not in the cards. Oh, you just got a Squidtrainer? Nice, Vulgar. The Squidtrainer is definitely good. It just, in my collection, it's the most redundant. What's your opinion on BB Barfly? Super cool stuff, super unique. I would love to own one. But I love their stuff. How is the Vulp? Okay, so the Vulp. I tuned mine. I took it apart. I got it all tuned. We got no tap. We got a tiny bit of play. Not terrible. It feels a lot better after it's tuned. And also, Will has announced that for a $5 increase, they are going to be increasing it to T10, including a pivot needle and hardening the hardware. So that is super sick. Wait. What's going on there? Okay, so this amount of play with a screw just out. That's cool. I think I did a pretty good job tuning it, if I do say so myself. Nautilus lovers are going to lose their mind when they realize I'm actually not bad at tuning. Okay, now with it properly tightened, here is the actual amount of play. Look at that. That has better play than my fucking Nemesis does. Did you tune the bushings? I tuned them myself. Anyone who saw that stream on Instagram knows how long that took. But tuning is actually kind of fun, I can't even lie. Arctic or Kraken trainer? I think the Kraken trainer is technically better, but I'm endeared to the Arctic. What happened to the Nemesis? I feel like you got it, it was hype, and now you don't really flip it on camera anymore. So the Nemesis lives in its own special place. I have a display that has 4 slots. The Nemesis sits on its own display because this is my favorite balisong I own, besides my Kraken. I flip it all the time on Instagram live streams. I don't flip it too much on YouTube live streams because it's just tough. You know. But the Nemesis is my favorite trainer that I own. It is hype, and it's only gotten more hype since I've gotten to try more stuff. Did you pick up Splat 3? I might pick up Splat 3. I've been playing Splatoon 2, and it kind of makes me want Splatoon 3. So I might buy Splatoon 3. We'll see. I'm still making a decision on what my Squidtrainer funds are going to go towards. I am thinking, don't leak and don't expect anything. I'm thinking of spending a little bit of money to order some samples of some merch designs that I have the idea of. Maybe. You found a buyer? I did. I actually had a buyer the day that I posted it. How's the wear on the Nemesis? It's as good as the day I got it. It's better than the day I got it because now it's tuned. But I had a buyer for the Squidtrainer the day I posted it. The guy just told me I have to wait until Tuesday to get my funds. And I told him straight up, I was like, I will hold it for you unless someone offers more than what you offered. And he was like, okay. And I didn't get any other offers, so he messaged me today. He was like, is it still available? I was like, yep. And we set it all up. So I'm going to send it out tomorrow. Tonight, I'm just going to figure out how I'm going to package it to make sure that no one tampers with it. And then I'm going to like lube it and everything and make sure it's good for him. No zipper V2? Probably not, Ted. I'm using the Squidtrainer funds to do other things. Like I said, maybe order some merch designs and just put it into the personal savings account. Since I don't really flip this anymore, it just seemed like it would be better off changing it to money in my savings account. So that's what I did. Package it the way Ty does? I can't. You're 35 seconds behind. I gotcha. You're good. And Zipper V2, I already have enough plastic balisongs. Maybe if I sold my diode, I would buy a Zipper V2. But now that I have the diode, I don't really feel a need to get a zipper, especially since I have the cycloid at home. As much as I want to try one, I would love to try and own a zipper, but I don't know if it's in the cards. We'll see. And I've got the Tay flipper. Like, half of my collection at this point is plastic, and I don't want that to continue because I would like more metal balisongs. How does the Squidtrainer compare to the Kraken trainer? I like the Squidtrainer's balance more. I like everything else about the Kraken trainer better. Better construction on the Kraken trainer, better grip on the Kraken trainer, better feel in the hand on the Kraken trainer. Yeah, the diode's a pretty good flipping experience. I am quite... Oh my gosh, why is this happening? Actually, I won't say anything about the beta. I'm not going to give my thoughts too extensively on the diode just because it's an open beta. So, would you recommend the Madco? The Madco isn't even out. I can't recommend something that's not out yet. Where are my settings? I have to turn off this app. Hide all content. There we go. Nami Trainer 475 at Blade Show. Oh my god, that's actually sick. Yo, Sam, nice video. I did not finish it all the way because I was working on other things. I've watched like the first 5 minutes. It's really good so far. I like the comedy. I will finish it up tonight. Favorite Bally from Will's collection? His Alien or his Tsunami? Or the Apostle. The Apostle is so sick. I can't even lie. Learned any new tricks lately? Today is the first day that I have ever dedicated to YouTube and flipping in general, so no, I haven't really learned anything new. The only thing that I spent learning today was something where you do an underhand thumb rollover into a 0G middle finger chaplain, and then you grab it and you bring it up and you like whip roll over around your first finger. Other than that, school has been a bit busy. What up, Poa? How you doing? I think I could trade Purple Prysma and Kraken for a Nami Trainer? Probably not, I'm going to be honest with you. Because the Nami Trainer is going to sell for 500 at Blade Show, and it's going to sell secondhand for 700-800 probably. Here at G10 is so freaking heavy. I feel like most things from Atropos are heavy, right? I've already got a huge community-wide idea for another video, but I'm not sure if it's possible yet. If you need anything at all, let me know. M. Groudon Tacky, probably not tonight. I just started streaming 20 minutes ago, and I have classes at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We'll see, though. I'll let you know if that changes. You got a Vulp for a friend yesterday and it's coming tomorrow? With secondhand? How'd you get a Vulp? I got an appointment tomorrow, still here though. Yeah, that's a lot different than going to class. Do you play Fortnite? I used to. I have played it recently though. With friends from school. Oh shit. I went to bed 4 hours before class last night. Yeah, I went to bed 6 hours before class and I still overslept, so... You prefer the Prysma with or without weights? I prefer the Prysma with weights. Gotta make sure this thing's properly lubed for its next owner. The Squidtrainer was a fun thing to have. To get it modded, to get it for such a good deal to begin with, and then modding it, and now selling it again, it was... Randomly checked Amazon, there was one in stock? Have good streams? Okay, I will. I'll let you know if anything changes. I really want to get my hands on a Sirius and a Sagaya. I really do too. I would need to sell a bunch of stuff. Like, if I'm gonna try a Sirius hopefully soon. And if I really like that, then I'll look into selling my Kraken trainer in order to get the funds to find one. Have you heard of Stumble Guys? Yeah, I have, and I think it's bad. Dude, listen to this. The Kraken trainer might be one of my best sounding... sorry, the Squidtrainer might be one of my best sounding balisongs. Like, just listen to that. Prysma... No, the Prysma is a really good sound. Yeah, this video is the first with me talking that I was proud of, and I'm enjoying the Blade Bias vids recently. Thank you. A lot of people seem to be enjoying the Blade Bias videos lately. And I'm happy Blade Bias exists, because it's not like I'm uploading or making content anywhere else currently. Oops. That Prylube makes me nut. I'm still waiting on mine. Shipping got me screwed up. You're good, dude. You are all good. I have a lot of things that I'm waiting on currently, so. Oh, and I haven't said it on YouTube yet. Buy this. Buy this. Just buy it. Just buy it. Just buy it. Just literally just buy it. It's Indiana Jones pivot needle. Just buy one. Please. They're so good. I am a shill for this piece of metal. That should say so. Okay, I mean, I guess it was a shill for the Arctic. Anyway, whatever. What does a pivot needle do? It is the exact size of the pivot. So you insert it, and you push it all the way through, and it perfectly lines up your washers, your bushing, and your blade, and your handles. So you see how you put a pivot right there and you push it through and it basically installs the pivot by itself without having to worry about finagling with all the washers and the handles and all that. Yeah, basically it saves a lot of time. It saves an incalculable amount of time, especially when I was tuning this thing. This thing still took 2 hours to tune. Vulp was tight, yeah. The Vulp took me half an hour to repair on its, or to put together once on its own. I took apart this thing at least 25-30 times. At least. Put the Vulp bushings in my Nemesis and they fit perfectly. Really? I have 2 spare Vulp bushings that didn't fit in my Vulp. If you want to hear... If you want to hear about my experience tuning the Vulp, there's a blade bias coming. What flavor Canto? Passion fruit. Passion fruit smells the best, in my humble opinion. Okay, I want to do some research. I want to do some research on this. How much money have you spent on Bally's? I think my collection is valued at $1,600. Knock that down to $1,400 now that I've sold the Squidtrainer. I want to hear your opinions on this balisong. Oh shit. Sorry. Hold on. I want to hear your opinions on this. Why is this not working? Hello? Why are my hotkeys not working? Whatever. What is your opinion on this balisong? Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet. I'm going to start a poll in the YouTube description. Or in the YouTube chat. Or in the YouTube... There's going to be 4 options. There's going to be, it's a clone. It's a ripoff. It's inspired. And it's original. Those are going to be the 4 options. It's going to pop up on your screen right now. And I want to know your thoughts on that. I'm going to put the poll right there so you guys can see where I was going. Because I genuinely want to talk about this thing and just see what people think of it. Okay. Everyone seems to have gotten their votes in. I'm shocked that no one picked the first 2. Because my personal stance... Oh, actually, you know what? No, I don't want to influence it yet. Let's do this exact poll one more time. But we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do the exact same poll. So just a show of hands, essentially. 62% of you think it's inspired, 38% of you think it's original, 1 of you thinks it's a ripoff, and no one thinks it's a clone. Which is very interesting. End of that poll. Now we're gonna do another one. But we're going to do it for this balisong. What do you think about this balisong? Interesting. We already have more people saying it's a ripoff and it's a clone. By the way, it's inspired means like, okay, like it's obviously like it's taking another design, but it's original enough, essentially. Okay, so a majority of you still think this one is inspired, but I will say that less of you think that it's original, and more of you think that it's either a clone or a ripoff, which I think is very interesting. Obviously, we look at this balisong, and we say it looks like a Mako. Right? I look at this as a BB Barfly Talon Blade. I put these two in the same boat as each other. This, sure, it's not a clone. I'm not saying it's a clone whatsoever. But they took a Mako blade and they changed it just enough to kind of skirt around some laws. It's unethical. I think the same thing for this. And my problem is that these are both from the same company. Ty did some digging, and Marcolo and Onal, same shit. Same exact company. So, it's not that I have a problem with the fact that they were inspired by the designs or they ripped off the designs. I have a problem with the fact that China seems to be going in a direction where they are making balisongs that are not clones, but they're just inching up to that line. They just pull it back enough just to not be called clones and to get around it a little bit in some people's eyes, which I think is a terrible, terrible thing. I think it's a very terrible thing. Especially now that we have the Vulp, which we know to be a 100% original design. Welcome to copyright and trademark skirting. Exactly. So what I see these Amazon balisongs as being, I see them as saying, hey, like China's gonna start like not cloning things, but they're gonna start ripping off other companies. Which isn't worse, it's slightly better. But still. People are calling these original balisongs. I don't think it's fair to say that they are original. I don't think it's fair to say that they are clones either. But the fact that these are both from the same company is extremely worrying to me on the future of Amazon balisongs. That's all I wanted to say. I also think it's heavily interesting how more people think this is a ripoff than this. There will still be clones. There will always be clones. But what these guys are doing now is they're dividing the community. Because now, instead of the community being divided between are clones good or not, they're going to be divided between is this a clone, is this a clone, is this a ripoff? Like, you know what I mean? They're dividing them, but in a different way. What up, Juicebox? How you doing? It's not like Squid trademarked a bottle cap opener on a Bally. Yeah, no one trademarked any of their designs. And yet the balisong community still says that cloning is a bad thing. Again, I'm not saying that these are clones. What features define if it's a clone or inspired? So a clone is a direct one-to-one ripoff of a balisong. Is all of the same designs. That's why these aren't clones, because they're not one-to-one. But the company took the design and changed it just enough to get around the ethical dilemma of cloning. To make people think, oh, this is an original design. When it is very obvious that this is not an original design. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I'm not telling you what to think. Please form your own opinions, much like the clone debate. I will not judge any one of you for liking these balisongs. But I did want to see a little sample size of what the larger community thinks of them. I'm not big into this community, but I never really minded the idea of creating a near clone as long as it improves something like feel or cost. Yes and no. Knockoffs are probably more appropriate. Yeah, knockoffs or ripoffs. Which is how I choose to describe them. This is a knockoff Mako. This is a knockoff BB Firefly Talon. That is my take. If you see it differently, that is quite alright. But that's where my mind goes when I see them. Okay, seriously, why? Where's the settings button? There it is. What happened to my keybinds? No, they're still there. Why are they not working? Oh, there we go. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I just thought that was an interesting thing. Healthy business is finding ways to continually improve a product. James, the problem with clones in this community is you have people who make knives entirely in America, like Squid Industries. And then what China does is they go around trademark policy by being in China, and they make the same exact thing but cheaper because it's from China. It's a Chinese manufactured thing. So they rip off designs, they steal designs, they ignore trademarks because they can't be enforced because it's China, and they just make them cheaper. I would still consider it a clone meltdown because the handles are still one-to-one. Can you show that and the Talon? Sure. That's just a general thing for products in general. I mean, if that's how you feel, go for it. That's how you feel. Oh my fucking god. Windows, you are a piece of shit sometimes, I swear. Here they are side by side. The cutouts are different, which everyone has been so quick to point out. I get it. Oh, I didn't stop the poll. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Thank you, Farbos. Wow, this is just the worst experience. You know what? Fuck it. There you go. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Sam. I wouldn't really call it a ripoff of the Arctic just because it has the 3 lines in the handles. I think gliders defined by their blade shape or their blade designs and not by their handle designs. You can kind of see it now. This was my immediate thought when I saw that thing. Ty sent me a picture of it and I was like, yo, that is just a Firefly Talon blade. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, you can't, like, I think someone said it in chat, you can't trademark the position of a bottle opener. I'm not concerned about the position of the bottle opener. I'm concerned about the fact that it's the same blade shape combined with the bottle opener. The bottle opener is the same design and the blade shape is the same. It's not a clone, obviously, because they look different. But I am going to call it an uninspired ripoff. And as such, to answer any of those questions that I know are going to come up, no, I will not be reviewing either the Marcolo C116 or the Onal AdX. It's not happening. As much as I love being all high and mighty on clones, what does that even mean? What am I saying? It's not that I love being high and mighty on clones. It's just my own personal ethics. And my own personal ethics go against these just as much as they go against clones. What about the Valley Shark Mermaid? Still wouldn't review it because I think it sucks. But less of a clone, more of just weird. No, you can feel, as I always preach, guys, form your own opinions. I will not judge you for having a different opinion as me. I'm simply here to share my opinion and present other sides of the argument. If you want to buy a clone, or if you want to buy the AdX because there's nothing else in stock, go for it. I will not personally buy them. I will not accept them if they send me them, and I will not review them. That's just how it's going to be. You run your life the way that you want to. I'm going to run my life and my channel the way that I want to. That's how this world works. There is always Fireflies in stock. That is a good point. If you want a Firefly, you can get a Firefly. But it's not important. You should join your college debate team. I don't like debating people, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm not going to change someone else's mind. The goal isn't even to change someone else's mind. And debate nowadays only just turns into 2 people saying the same thing over and over again in an attempt to change the other person's mind. So, like, debating and getting into arguments just doesn't interest me. What's your favorite blade finish? Mine is acid. I'm gonna join you on that. Acid wash is definitely my favorite. Kraken Trainer versus Nautilus. Which one do you prefer? I've thought of a Kraken Trainer. I'm wondering if the Kraken was slippery, similar to the Mako. It is not. It has cutouts that make it very much so less slippery. So definitely get a Kraken Trainer. I prefer it over the Nautilus. The Kraken has really good grip over the Mako. Okay, Farbos, what did you send me? Yep. Okay. It's not a stream thing, but yeah. Yep. Who was the first person to do inked blades? Squid? I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe Squid was the first person to use that sort of coating on blades. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Got the infinite ladder down? Nice, Judah. Okay, now I want to talk about something a little less controversial. And that is Glider's new suite of hardware. Once again, this isn't working. There we go. Glider's new suite of tools. These things are super cool. I was really worried because I thought they had cloned Tay Flipper's design for a driver. Thankfully, that's not what it is at all. These are all super sick. The driver looks super sick. The bit holder is awesome. It's got in case you didn't read the description of it, it has a silicone pad. I just don't understand how you get any grip. It's not a driver. So this circle thing is not a driver. It has a silicone pad on the bottom, and you put it on a table. And then you put the pivot in it so it grips to the table. And then you use your driver on the other side to turn the pivot. I think it's genius. It's a super cool idea. I'm super excited to try out these pin spacers in my Arctic. Make the Arctic more neutral. Maybe make it my favorite thing in my collection. Who knows? And the Bally driver is just a sick idea. You can put the bit either there or like right here to get more torque. Glider is killing the game right now. I can't even lie. The shipping is really bad. People have pointed that out. I get it. But at the same time, this is all super sick. And I think I might be getting some. There might be a really cool blade bias in like the next 2 weeks. Just saying. There might be. There might be a bucket list balisong thing crossed off. We'll see. Maybe, Varmos. Maybe. I mean, I'm just saying maybe because like I want to keep some mystery to it, but pretty much, yeah. I don't know. I'm happy. I was the glider boy all those years ago. All those months ago. But yeah. And I'm so excited. I cannot tell you how excited I am to put those adjustable weights in the end of my Arctic. Make the Arctic slightly more neutral. Make it fan better. Oh my god, it will be my favorite balisong. And maybe I'll buy an Antarctic now. But I can tell you, October, when the 1-year anniversary of me owning the Arctic comes out, maybe if I have all this stuff by then, hopefully I do. Arctic re-review, perhaps? Remake my original Arctic review. Talk about all the things that I've changed opinions on the Arctic. Talk about all the tools that they've created. Maybe we'll do that. Anyway. Don't mind me nerding out for a little bit. I love Glider. What can I say? I think they're doing cool stuff. Yeah, here, thank you, Bimby. I was gonna show this off, but Bimby just showed it for me. So the bit holder, it has a silicone pad you put down the table, and then it grips. And then this, you can either put the bit here, or you can put it here. It's also magnetic, and like they have, like if you open this, they have like writing on it. Torquing, fine-tuning, and breaking thread lock. And then general purpose screwing and unscrewing. And I believe if we go back... if we go back to the glider post... Yeah, tighten, loosen. They have little things on the blade to tell you which way to go to tighten and loosen it, which I think is so funny. Do you use your thumb for ladders? No, I don't. Wait for titanium Arctic. Could you imagine? Titanium Arctic would be so dope. Gliders about the little things. Yeah, they really are. I mean, they got the thing on the side of the blade on the Arctic and the Antarctic, I assume. They got these cool little tools. I mean, I've gotten to try the tool before. I think Brandon had the tool at Blade Show, the little driver. Didn't they announce one? No, it was a titanium Antarctic, not the titanium Arctic. Unless you were saying for me to get a titanium Antarctic and you just typed Arctic accidentally. Can't wait for a review of the weights. There should be, I'm going to do a glider re-review and I'm going to go over the accessories in that video. And then hopefully the idea is to do a bunch of blade bias videos on all this stuff. I'm going to do a first impressions and then a full video, kind of like what I did with Zippy's end caps, which, spoiler alert, I'll be doing a video this Saturday about the Zippy end caps, I think, on blade bias. Also happy about glider going through with the G10 scales for the knot. Did you guys also see that the G10 scales for the knot have the glider screws on them? Which is so cool. A Nautilus with glider screws. I'm a big glider fan right now. Big glider fan. Titanium Arctic. Sorry, titanium Antarctic. Didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, look at it. I have the picture right here. This is a Nautilus, and those are Arctic screws. Or those are glider screws. I think it looks clean as hell. Need to make a titanium squiddy. Just get an orca trainer. Just get an orca trainer. There's a lot of things to be excited about. There are so many things to be excited about right now if you're a balisong flipper. And then there was one more thing I wanted to talk about. What was it? We talked about the Vulp hardware. We talked about the glider thing. We talked about the ADAX. Squid wouldn't fix the tolerances, so glider did it for them. Yup. I will say, as much as I like glider releasing a driver that is balisong specific, I still think we need a ratcheting T10 screwdriver. Not even gonna lie. I think that would be super sick. The Linus screwdriver? Exactly. But like balisong specific and like smaller. There's so many cool tools out. Glider's got their tools. You got the pivot needle from Indiana John. There's so much cool stuff. You have the zippy end caps, which like these things are super sick. I know I wasn't like super positive towards them in my initial unboxing, but messing around with them lately, super cool little tool to have in your collection. There's just a lot of cool stuff coming out. LTTX Will Hirsch. Could you imagine? That would be nuts. You're good, maybe. You never have to apologize for being late. They do both use orange, yeah. I was thinking that the other day. Yeah, super cool stuff coming out. What else happened this week? There was that unfortunate thing with Machine Wise having to dump half of his stock, or all of his stock actually. That sucked, but he also announced that the Slift Tees are coming back, so like that's hype as hell. Not be as good as a solid one? Alright, fair. He didn't really say, but he had to... He didn't, like... Something about not inspecting all of his stock, and he had to scrap it or something, which sucks. But you've also got cool plastic stuff coming from Tay eventually, I think. From Zippy with the diode. What the fuck? What happened to my screwdriver? What happened to my screwdriver? Unfortunate thing that happened in England. Speaking of Farbos, dude, what kind of screw even? It's a hex screw. I'll have to go out to my car to get my freaking hex driver to fix my screwdriver. Farbos, Will Hirsch. I don't want to say it because it's going to influence people when they watch it, but Will Hirsch released his new video for patrons, and he uses this song in it. And I am interested to see if anyone, like, thinks of the Farbos song when they hear it. Yeah, I gotta fix the driver tolerances. I'm not sure how that's gonna happen, though, because... they're kind of fucked. Thankfully, it's the T10, the T12, and the T15. Or no, T9, T10, T15. Let's all raid the comments when it comes out. Let's not do that. Let's not raid Will Hirsch's comments. That would be super sick. What vid is it? I'm not even gonna say what video it is because it was a surprise to even me. So I want people to be surprised when they see it. It was a pretty interesting video that I was not expecting at all. I finished the 100K special before it even came out. I sat down and did videos or did homework while watching it. And it was so good. Will Hirsch Farbos interview. It was a fantastic video. The comedy really hit in it. I think you guys will like it. Is it on a bally or accessory thing? It's on a bally. It's on a balisong. Like I said, Sam, I will have to... I know you weren't directly talking to me, but I will have to finish your video, and I'll leave a comment when I'm done with it. My hair just doesn't, like... It is a mess today. I just need to check something on my footage drive right now. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. Dual tone. You know what I want? I have, so Ted will kind of know this. I've kind of become like the glow person ever since Zippy did the glow diode, which unfortunately the glow diode I don't think is going to be happening, but that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, I've kind of become the glow guy. Any balisong thing that glows in any way, I immediately like. And I caught wind today. What is the name of it? Of a glow-in-the-dark... Yes. Glow-in-the-dark lube. They have glow-in-the-dark lube. I need it. It's also thin. It's also like apparently like kind of like Superlube, and that's perfect because I need something that's thinner than Canto. You know if the zippy caps fit on the Raken? Yes, they do, and I can prove it to you. Your buddy makes it? Farbos, I know it's not gonna glow when it's on the balisong. I understand that. They're kind of a tight fit. As you can see, it kind of expands the end cap, but they do fit. Although I wouldn't recommend putting it on a Kraken trainer because it only makes it even more handle bias. Must be like sandpaper to your pivots. No, it's lube. Like, I think Aaron Babel reviewed it. He said it was good. He said it was kind of like medium. Like what I would expect Superlube to be. Well, I mean, I've tried Superlube. So if it's like the thickness of Superlube, which Ted, I don't know if you can attest. If it's the thickness of Superlube, then I need it. Because I need a thinner oil than Canto, specifically to put in my Tay Flipper. The Tay Flipper doesn't do well with thick oil. It does good with Superlube, so I need something along the lines of Superlube to put in my Tay Flipper. I take back any and all jokes about the glow lube. I am interested. Farbo sees Dr. Pepper and he just goes insane. Oh, the red is cherry cola, actually, according to this. Unfortunately, I haven't received mine yet. Oh, this is a week old. Oh, this is new. I didn't realize how new this was. Ted, can you please let me know your thoughts on it, because I am extremely interested. I mean, I can just get Superlube, but I want some interesting stuff that from like smaller makers in the community, you know? I'd also talk to him about doing scents that aren't fruity and stuff. We're thinking about barbecue, campfire, wood. God, some people are stupid. Yeah. I think campfire would be interesting. What up, Chuckles? What did I miss? You missed basically the whole stream. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. We already went over all our topics. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Shit. Give me 1 second, guys. This is actually important. How much longer are you planning on streaming? Maybe another 15-20 minutes. No, I'm just verifying the PayPal transaction for the Squidtrainer. I need to begin the transfer process to my bank account and also just make sure, yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. I'll get that all sent out tomorrow then. Transfer. Why didn't that work? Transfer. 1 to 3 business days. Let's go. Oh, that is going to be so good. It's going to be so good to have another 200 bucks in my account. That's so nice. The Squidtrainer, I am sad the Squidtrainer is gone. Did you like that thumbnail screw up? You were saying like, hey, should I release it now or later? And I was like, yeah, release it now. And then you posted it, and the first thing I saw was like, oh, that says ECD. What up, Tucker? How you doing? Yeah, I was like, oh, poor guy. I could tell you spent a long time on that thumbnail too. So I knew exactly what happened. Because I've done that same exact thing. I just, since I never upload, I never, ever, ever upload the same day that I record. The only time that ever happened was with my first ever video with Should You Buy a Balisong. I recorded, edited, and uploaded all in one session. But even that, I uploaded the day after and scheduled it because I uploaded it at like 3 a.m. So I scheduled it for when I woke up. But I basically never upload the same day that I finish a video, just in case a problem like that happens. Not that it matters. I make it sound like it's some big deal, but There's no big deal. Pretty dumb, or pretty dumb. Pretty bummed I didn't get you in the Blade video. In the Blade video? Later, Judah. Can we get some guitar action on Instagram? XY, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I have not had time to even work on YouTube, and YouTube is my #1 priority outside of school. I have not even touched that guitar since I got here. So I am a long way from producing guitar content for Instagram. Flipping is my #1 hobby besides video games, and I've barely played any video games and flipped. So that boy eating dust. It's not eating dust. Like, I picked it up, but I am nowhere near good enough to post Instagram content. Eventually, maybe. Sat on that vid for a day or two before today. Yeah, but like, did you... I mean, with like the thumbnail and all that. I finish everything at least a day, at least a night before I upload it. Oh, it's nice to stream again. What is this song goes hard? This is Nightmare Pop in the Sessions Star Guardian Tallulah playlist. All of my stream music is Star Guardian Tallulah. You should flip in school? No. Oh, it's been sitting in my schedule box. Oh. What is it actually called, Farbos? You want to know what it's called in my playlist? It's called SGT. I don't even know what it is. Flipping school, it's not that bad. Yeah, if you're in high school. Which I am not. Talia. Oh, Talia. I'm still going to call it Tallulah because it's funny. Oh, Farbos, you would like this. Our college's Game Symphony Orchestra is doing a League of Legends Stars song. College will let you. I don't need to flip every 5 seconds of the day. I can go without it in class. I'm not going to flip in class. You know what song? No, my friend didn't remember the song name. He only said that it had like deep vocals of some sort. What year are you? I swear some of you should know that I'm not in high school. Some of you should know by now that I'm not in high school. I'm a second year. Is it an orchestra? It's a Game Symphony Orchestra. I sometimes bring my Hex Nut Beglery. Yeah, I mean, I bring my Beglery as well to class, but I don't flip it in class because I don't need to be doing something every 5 seconds. Could most likely be the call. I'll let you know if I ever find out. 2. I said I'm second year. Wait, is my camera dead? What the hell? What is happening today? Nothing has gone right today. I will say that. Oh, Well, I can't charge it. That's fine. Flipping doesn't need to happen 24/7. Yeah. The most I'll do is go sit on the lawn. I'll go sit on the lawn outside and flip my Tay flipper, but that's about it. No, this camera. This camera that's not turning on. That is dead for some reason. My parents think I'm addicted to flipping and I need to move my hand every 5 seconds, but I'm not. I mean, in your defense, I don't think being addicted to flipping a balisong is really the worst thing in the world if it's a trainer. Like, that's a pretty non-destructive hobby. I flip for 25 minutes a day in total. I probably flip for maybe 30 minutes a day in total. 45 max. Depends on the day. At least it's not drugs. I mean, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting better at flipping on my offhand. I can definitely do a lot more things on my offhand now. Except Chaplin, apparently. I just do it while watching videos. Yeah, I'll throw on music. I'll throw on music and flip for like 20 minutes. And then I'll just like do it. I'm working on homework or something and I need a break, I'll flip. But like, I don't need to flip in class, no way. I don't want to be the one annoying everyone in class, you kidding me? Let's check blade bias. Oh shit. Let's check blade bias. This is pretty much my daily thing that I do now. 660 subscribers. The Vulp video that was released today has made it to our average view count. And Farbos had a banger comment as usual. Is there any place I can go to find the recording of the live stream you mentioned you did? Did anyone of you guys watch the blade bias video today? What live stream did I mention in the blade bias video today? I recorded this like a week and a half ago, so I legitimately don't remember. That's why I talked about the Vulp having a hardware problem. I recorded it before Will even released his video on the Vulp's updates that are coming, so. The tuning stream. I didn't do the tuning stream when I made that video, though. Maybe I was talking about I was going to do a tuning stream and the commenter just misunderstood? Could that have been it? I don't know. I'll rewatch the video later and reply to his comment, I guess. Anyway, though. Why isn't Nabali press fitting this Vulp's pins? I have no idea, and I think it's stupid that they aren't. Barbos, this is a good thing to mention. If your pins ever fall out, just put some Loctite on them and put them back in. They're glued in instead of being press fit, so they're probably going to fall out, which is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life that they're doing that, but okay. Go off, Nabalis. Yeah, anyone in chat, if your Vulp's pins fall out, just get the pins back and you can glue them back in, because that's what they do at the factory, apparently. They should be press fit like any other balisong worth its salt, but I can't really complain. I'd prefer screws at that point too, and I hate Zen pin screws. The Vortex's Zen pin screws annoy the piss out of me. JB, weld them in. I mean, if you can. Let's give one more sound test of the... God, it sounds incredible in real life. What do you think of the ultralight? I think it's super cool that it exists, but it's not for me. I already don't like balisongs that are light as plastic are, so I certainly wouldn't like a metal balisong that has the weight of a plastic one. I think it's cool that people have the option to buy it. I personally would like to try it, but I would never, ever in a million years own one. I like my balisongs to have weight. Okay, chat. I think I'm going to get out of here. Sorry for the streams being shorter lately, but that's just the nature of being in college. Maybe streams will become a bit more frequent than they have been, but kind of doubt it. Next week, big things happening. Hopefully the glider package. Hopefully a few other packages. Hopefully Thai. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Enjoy your night. Have a good one. I'll see you all later. Peace. Go check out the Reddit. Smile.